Hey you guys, so today I'm going to walk you through the key differences between Temu and Shein. So if you guys are interested in learning about which one you would get a better shopping experience on and which one is more transparent, then keep watching. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare two products of similar prices and styles on Temu and Shein. So we're going to go through the product page kind of from top to bottom, and I'll walk you guys through this. So right now we're looking at Temu, and I chose this really beautiful maxi black sparkly dress with sleeves. I believe that there is an unboxing video for this on YouTube, and so you guys can look for that if you're interested. It looks really good on the person that's trying it on. It has an early Black Friday deal on it, which actually ends today. So it's free shipping on all orders and 20% off over $70, which is great. But as you scroll down, the first thing that you see is you see the name of the dress. And then what I love a lot about Temu is that you can see the store that it comes from. So this is a store, I'm not exactly how to say that, Chulma. And in here, you can see like how many followers the store has. You can follow them if you like their other products so that it's easy for you to navigate to it later. It also tells you how many items have been sold, how many items they have in stock right now, and you can also message them directly from their storefront. So I really appreciate that because for every item that you buy, you can basically see exactly where it comes from. So I'm going to quickly go over to Shein. So this is the dress that I found that was comparable to that one too in terms of price and style. It is also a very pretty maxi dress that is sparkly. It's a bit transparent or like see-through. And yeah, so I think it's really pretty and comparable, and it's $16, so around the same price. So you scroll down, it actually doesn't tell you where it comes from besides the fact of whether it comes from the US mall or the international mall. And the main reasons that is there is so that you can see the difference in shipping delivery time. If I look for it by scrolling all the way down, you will never be able to find exactly where the product comes from. So that's the first difference. Temu shows you where your item is coming from, and Shein does not reveal that information. So going back to Temu, has all the typical size information, but the part where I think we care a lot about as consumers is obviously your shipping and return policy, because we do a lot of online shopping. We're buying stuff without seeing it in person. So obviously that is something that's really important, at least to me. So the next section I want to look at is the free shipping on all orders section of the app here. So on Temu, it gives you a delivery time range, so November 5th to 16th. And that's about, from today, it's about a 1 week time frame. But it also tells you what percentage of deliveries are actually delivered in less than 9 days. And if you click the little info button, it shows you the delivery time distribution. So how many people, or like what percentage of orders were received within certain time ranges. And for this one, you can see like the main, the 18%, 12% kind of middle part of this chart here is 7 to 10 days, which is exactly the time range that they're saying for expected delivery. So that is really awesome, so that you can have your expectations set properly for like when you're going to receive your order, and it's free shipping on all orders. On Shein, when you go to the shipping information, so yeah, it does change between international mall and US mall. So let's go to US mall to be a bit more comparable. So US mall shipping, it's standard shipping, $3.99. So it's not free shipping on all orders. It's only free if you spend $29 or more. And then the expected delivery time is 5 to 7 business days. So the delivery time range is slightly less, or like the range edges slightly lower on Shein, and slightly more narrow because it's, 5 to 7 business days windows, but it doesn't actually tell you if how often orders actually arrive in that time window or if they arrive late. So we don't know that information, and it's not free shipping. Let's go back to Temu. So the second thing that you'll notice in that section is that if there is late delivery, you get a $5 credit. And if I click here, it says guaranteed delivery. If delivered late, you'll get a $5 credit. That is pretty different. I don't know actually any other e-commerce store that gives you a shopping credit if your order arrives late. So I think that shows that Temu really cares about our experience, especially because they just launched last month. So the time range, they're trying really hard to show us when we'll get our order, and if it arrives late, they'll give you $5. So that's really nice, and Shein doesn't have any policy like that. The third thing we want to look at now is returns. So Temu is also accepting free returns within 90 days. And if you can click into here, you can see we have free returns. We can return the item for any reason in new or unused condition, no shipping charges, and the item can be returned in its original condition for a full refund within 90 days. That's so generous. It's like 3 months. It's almost as generous as Nordstrom, I think, which accepts free returns anytime, I think. For Shein, the free return and exchange is a 45-day window. So it is free returns on all U.S. orders, which is great. And also very interesting because they don't give you free shipping, but then they'll let you return it for free. So interesting policy. And the items must be returned within 45 days. So that is half the amount of time that Temu allows you to. So it's a little bit of a smaller window. And the same thing is it must be unworn, undamaged, and in original packaging. So that's how the return policy kind of differs. So that covers 4 main differences already. So for Temu, you can see the store, whereas on Shein you can't. On Temu, you can get free shipping on all orders and $5 credit for late delivery, whereas Shein is not free shipping on all orders, and they don't have a late delivery credit policy. On Temu, you get free returns within 90 days, and with Shein, you get free returns only within 45 days. And the last thing is, you can see here in this section, Temu offsets carbon emissions from every delivery. And since I care a lot about the environment, and even when I'm shopping on these sites, I actually do try and be really intentional about what I'm buying. I really appreciate that Temu is trying to help offset the carbon emissions that they're contributing to in the e-commerce space. And then for Shein, they don't have anything that says that they do the same thing, so I don't think they do. And also, it looks like this item is sold out at US Mall, so I need to switch back to the international one to even get it in stock. So if that's the case, actually, on the international mall, the estimated delivery window is 11/12 to 11/14, which is actually longer than Temu. So, yeah. On all of those reasons, I think Temu seems like they give a much better shipping and return policy, and a lot more transparency around their environmental impact and the transparency of the source of where their products are coming from. So I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you next time.